welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we have a very special person here. So this person is my mentor, this person is my advisor, this person is my counselor, and this person is my auntie. She lets me feel at home even when I'm away from home. And now I'm gonna let her introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Auntie Ashley. I'm Ashley Davis, and I'm actually the Fresh Start Instructor at Daytona State College.
Okay. So, Ms. Ashley, as you already introduced that you were the Fresh Start Instructor here at Daytona State College, can you give us a little more about Ms. Ashley?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Gosh. Okay, so I'm a Gemini. I'm an author. I have 5 books under my belt right now. I'm working on my 6th book.
Okay.
It is a book for students who have ADHD and have trouble focusing in the classroom.
Oh.
And then when I finish that book, I'm working on a schmut book. Shamelessly to say, sorry.
What else do you do here at Daytona State College?
So here at Daytona State College, I am the Fresh Start Instructor. I teach a 3-week class, and that class is to get students acclimated with the college process. It is a free class. It is not like your core classes or SLS. Is totally different because a lot of my students come from backgrounds. They may have trauma. They may have just been released from prison. Mm-hmm. They may be a foster. I have a lot of students that are first gen. The program has been around for 50 years.
50? I thought it just started.
50 years, but I revamped the program.
Okay, that's good.
So that's probably why you're hearing more and more and more about the program.
Yeah.
So it's for those who want to come to school and don't really know how to navigate the process, or those that started and life started lifing and they had to stop. Mm-hmm. And I've just created an extension of Fresh Start, which is called Fresh Start Innovation. And it is for those high schoolers who are seniors that are graduating that have anxiety, or they are first time in college students, meaning their parents did not go to college, and for the foster students. So to get them here, to get them acclimated, to make them feel safe, and let them know that this is a safe space for them.
Yes. Okay, so another question for today is, can you tell us some of the most rewarding aspect of your work?
Oh my gosh. If you look around, I don't know if you guys can see around the classroom, but this is the classroom.
I'll show after.
And right back there, I have 2 boxes of tissues because in the class, it's real, it's raw. Students are open, but I just want them to know that I'm here for them. Mm-hmm. Like maybe you've never had a person to be there for you in your life.
That's me.
But I'm here, and to just let them know that I'm here. And the most rewarding part is seeing the smiles on their face. I go home every day with a joyful heart, and no matter what time, day or night, if a student needs me, I try to make sure that I'm there for them.
Okay. How do you collaborate with other departments or faculties to ensure the program's success or the student's success?
So what I do is I have a calendar. So for the 3 weeks, we have planned out what we're going to do in these 3 weeks. And it's really, really tight. But I invite different departments in. So academic advising comes in to help the students build their schedule. We do financial aid. We have the writing center come in. We have the academic support center comes in. Counseling and accessibilities comes in. So we look at everything in those 3 weeks, and we kind of connect the students with all the departments, because I've noticed, I can tell you, go to the writing center, they'll help you with your paper. Yeah. And you're like, okay, I go. And they never go. But if I bring that person here to you and say, hey, this is Savannah. Mm-hmm. Savannah will help you. Go see Savannah. They have that conversation and that one-on-one, and they feel comfortable. So now they can go to the writing center and say, hey, I want to see Savannah.
Okay. So I know we haven't mentioned it yet, but the Hope Center is this building also, and most students, they'll know about the Hope Center specifically just to come to the food pantry, and most people don't even know about the Hope Center. So from an outsider looking in, we don't know the things that go on in this building, or other than the pantry, we don't know what else goes on in the Hope Center. So give us a little insight about what the Hope Center is all about and like what goes on in the Hope Center. I know that you guys have like a daycare type thing. Most people don't even know that we have child care assistants here. So for who is watching and for who, you know, I can share the word to, tell us a little bit about the Hope Center and what goes on here in the Hope Center.
Yeah, so the Hope Center is comprised of several different departments.
Yeah.
You have Fresh Start here, of course, but we also have the academic coaches. You're able to come in and see an academic coach. But we also have something that's called DSC Cares. So DSC Cares is a program that involves students who have been sexually assaulted, students that are experiencing domestic violence, students that are being stalked. So we have that department here. You can come and see our liaison. Her name is Dr. Nadia Flanagan, and she'll help you in that direction. On the other side of the building, we have 2 child care programs. We have C Campus, which the director is Ms. Linda Otteson, and we have New Directions. Who runs that is Mr. Guy Fiore. And both of those programs, as long as they have the funding, will help our student parents. So what the program does, if you are going to New Directions, you have to be going into it, get your Associate of Science or any type of certificate or vocational program.
Okay.
And so that's like nursing or welding or cosmetology or criminal justice. And if you have a little one, you fill out the application. And if you go through Mr. Guy's program, he pays 100% of childcare.
Okay.
Childcare is like $400 or $500 a week.
100% that's really, really, really good.
So he's taking the burden of the parents. Now C Campus, they're open for our AA students, but they're pretty much open for anyone. Now the students there are paying about $25 to $35 a week, but that's still not
so much. Yeah, I mean, because I know this person, she was asking, but I didn't have the full answer, so I couldn't give the answer to her. Because what if you're a worker here on campus? So you're like a faculty member, or you just work here in different departments and you have a child, but you need childcare. Can you access that, or
so as long as you are a student? So all of these are for Daytona State students.
So it's not for like faculty members. Okay.
Now they used to have a program because even with the nest is not a drop off. You bring your child with you and you can study. You can reserve a room. In the room there's a computer. There may be a TP with toys. If you have older students, there's a table where they can put their laptops, so you can do your work together.
Okay.
So you may have a parent that has childcare, but the daycare is closed and the school is open. Take President's Day, for example. Everywhere else was closed when we were open, so students had to come. So if that student had a child and they needed to take a test, they could utilize the nest to take the test. So they could bring the little one and they could play in the play area, and they could actually, if it was approved by their professor, take the test there in the nest. You can come and study in the nest, so you can use the nest for a lot of things. Also over there, they offer free formula, free baby food, free diapers, wipes, free baby clothing, all of that.
Okay, that's good. That's really, I didn't even know that, and I've been a student here for quite a long time.
Yeah, it's good for you too, though. But we also have a clothing closet.
Right.
So if students come in and they need any kind of clothing, you can go in the clothing closet. You can get 3 outfits, or you can get 8 items per month. And so if you just say, I just want to go in there and get 8 purses, you can just go in there and get 8 purses, and you take it and it is yours. We have a homeless liaison that works here in this building. Her name is Virginia Woody, and what Virginia does is she works with all of our homeless students. There's a special program that our homeless students can go through that will help them in their college journey.
Okay.
From time to time, we have bus passes because we have students that have no form of transportation to get to and from school. And I've seen with a lot of the Fresh Start students, they say, well, you know what, the bus may break down. I don't need a bus pass, I need a bicycle. So what I do is I partner with the Sheriff's Department and I ask them if they can bring us out bicycles. And if they have bicycles, they bring bicycles out for the students. So we kind of look at all of the things that are kind of lying there and kind of want to knock those barriers out of the way so students can be successful. And then when you talk about student success in this building, we also have what we call Falcon First Gen.
Okay.
So those are for all first generation college students. And that means your mother or father does not have a bachelor's degree. That program is ran by Ms. Latoya Shannon. So the Falcon First Gen, they come together, they do things together. She just did pizza and balls at the Academic Support Center. And to show you the study area, we had the our little furry friends come in, and there was pizza, so you could actually play with the dogs. You know, there was one dog that could read. I thought that was amazing. Like, they showed him the card, and it was like, roll over. He rolled over. They showed him another. It said whisper, and he was like, I was like, what is this? So there's a lot of support for our first generation college students, because if your parent did not go to college, you don't know what question to ask. You kind of feel that imposter syndrome kind of sinks in, like, what do? I have all this weight on my shoulders. So we're here to encourage them. And then on the encouraging side, we have our mentoring. Compass Mentoring is also located here in this building, and it's ran by Mr. Jeffrey Gillis. So if you are a student in SLS 1122, you can receive a mentor. And it's good to have a mentor. I tell all students, the more people you have working for you on campus, the better. So you may have an issue that you can't tell your parents, or you don't want to tell your parents. You may have dating, and they don't know you're dating. Like, you can talk about this to your mentor.
Yes, that's true.
So this building holds a lot.
How does, like, the first gen college with Miss Latoya, like, do they collaborate with, like, Trio, or they're just, like, their own thing by themselves?
So the great thing you said about collaboration, I think we all work together and ride the same train, because when I have a students that are first gen, I connect them with Trio. Okay. But all of my students, before they graduate the Fresh Start class, they already know you better put an application in for Trio. Okay. And the majority of them apply for Trio because they qualify for Trio, and they do go into the Trio program. So we kind of work together to make sure they're successful, because I don't want them to just graduate Fresh Start. Yeah. And then they're just kind of out here when they can go to Trio as well. So we funnel them through. And also, the great thing about Fresh Start is we stay with you until you graduate. There's no other college in the state of Florida that I have seen that has a program that will stay with you until you walk across that stage and get your degree at DSC. So we stay with them. So if it takes you 3 years to get that 2 year, I'm going to be right here calling you on the phone. TT, what's going on? What do you need?
That's right.
So we're here to not only encourage you to just make sure you're okay if anything you need. And there's not another college that offers that someone to stay with you until you graduate college. I said we're just your own personal cheerleaders.
Yes. With that cheerleader thing, so what is like an advice that you give student that is they're interested in coming to college or pursuing a higher education, but at the same time they're not too interested? What word of advice would you like give to them?
So what I would tell someone in that situation is, the one thing that no one can ever take away from you is your education.
That's right.
You can go through life and everything can be stripped from you, but they can't take your education away. And with that education, it doesn't matter if you're here in the United States, if you decide to go to Canada, if you decide to go to France, you'll still be able to get a job, and you can compete in the job market because you have an education. That gives you a little bit more leverage over the person that does not have an education. And then there's a sense of pride. You know, you may be the first person in your family to go to college. You know, you set the tone. You wear that crown and straighten it. And it makes you feel good. And now everyone else is looking at you. Yes. Your cousins, you know, your sisters, your brothers. Even it may be their parents. And they're so proud. But guess what? Now you are their role model.
Yes, that's true. And now I have for students that are in college, students that are in college and, you know, they're feeling so overwhelmed, you know, they feel like, you know, I can't finish this. I'm just gonna stop. What word of advice do you have for them?
Don't stop. Keep going. And I tell my students this all the time. Whenever you feel like quitting, think about why you started. What's the why? Why are you here? What brought you through these doors? Look at where you're going to go in the future. And then, what help do you need? My mother always told me, a closed mouth don't get fed. Mm-hmm. So, whatever you need, you open it and you say, look, I'm struggling in classes. You may need to see a counselor. You know, we have all of the things here at Daytona State College that we offer to the students. As if you can make it through those doors right over there, if you even come in crawling, We will help you. Do not give up.
I see that poster. There's a poster on the wall that says, "The struggle you're in today is developing the strength you need for tomorrow. Don't give up. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of success."
That's right.
Never give up. Stay focused, stay positive, and stay strong. Period. I've come in here so many times and I've never seen. Are those new?
No.
Oh,
Those have been there.
I've come in here so many times and I was even setting up and everything and I really didn't see those until now. I asked that question.
So yeah, those are there. Just keep going. Like, once you realize it and you go to someone, it's not just your journey. It becomes a part of their journey because they want to see you succeed.
That's right. So I know, as I was saying before, most people know about the food pantry, but for like people that want to like give back to the food pantry or give back to the clothing or give back overall, can they do so?
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry, and I forgot two important things we have here too. We have a computer and printing lab.
Okay.
We're the only place on campus that you can print
For
10
free?
pages for free. And this can even be a Kiko service. You can call us and say, "Hey, I got to do class at 2 o'clock. I need you to have those papers ready." You can email us the file. We'll have it ready for you to go. And we also have a lending library.
Oh.
And I tell all students, before you go and purchase your books,
Oh,
come and
Ms.Ashley.
see if we have your book.
Not that. So yesterday I was supposed to purchase a CPR book, and it was for $40. I was like, I don't want to spend my $40. But then I bought it, and then something clicked in my mind: go to the library. So I went there. But this girl in my class, she wanted the book also, but she's like, I can't spend that $40. I'm like, you know, so not saying that she probably didn't have it, but you know, sometimes people have different things to focus on. I'm like, you know what? I have been privileged enough to have the money to buy it because, yes, I recently started working. Stuff wasn't going out right for me, but right now, stuff, like, they're falling into place. And I don't know what situation she might be going through where she might not have that $40 to get the book. So I went to the library and I got the book for free, but it was like an older version of that book. And I have my new book, the older version. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna even take the book for myself. I'm gonna just give it to her. And that's what I did. I just gave her the book. But the thing
But
is,
that's a blessing because now you've touched and blessed her life.
yeah,
And that's going to be reciprocated. That she's going to touch and bless somebody else's life. But then you have a blessing that's coming on the way. And you don't even realize you
That's
have
true.
a blessing because what you have just put out there. And that's what we're here. That's what we're supposed to be here on this earth to do, to help others, to lift one another up.
that's true. Because I mean, a lot of people in my class, they're like, they've never been to the CAF, they've never been to the library, they've never been anywhere around here, and I've been the person that took them to an event on campus, and they're like, I didn't know that you guys have this type of event. So with them not even knowing that, hey, there's a place that you can go to get a book for free, just ask. They don't know that, so they'll be like spending a bunch of money while there's books right here for free.
We have it for free. It's first come, first serve. And when I tell you, people get that, like now when they start getting those summer schedules, they're like already coming. I need this book. I need this book. Like, save your money. If you do not have to spend your money, guys, save your money. And that's another thing we do here in the Fresh Start class. Every student, before you graduate, you have to fill out for the Foundation Scholarship.
That's right.
And I let them know, and I've noticed that a lot of students don't know about the Foundation
That's true.
Scholarship.
Because a lot of stuff, I'm not gonna say your advisor don't tell you a lot of stuff, but a lot of stuff, most times if you don't ask, they don't tell. But there are other people that you can go to and not even ask, but you receiving information without even asking. Just like you, like I'll come to you and I'll be receiving information without even saying, Ms.Ashley, da 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 da. But you're there to help. You're there to tell. With an advisor, you can go to an advisor. Oh, you have to book an appointment, and probably you won't even have a slot open until like 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, or a couple days later, while you need the advice that you need right now. But with you or other people on campus, it's so good to have like somebody to actually talk to for real. Cause like even going to the counseling, I probably don't even need counseling, but I have connected with somebody over there, and they have connected me with somebody else over here. This person over here connect me to somebody over there, and information just flows instead of, okay, I'm gonna book a appointment to see an advisor and wait for 2 weeks. So it's really nice connecting with people. It's really nice getting to know people, because I was once in SGA, Student Government Association, and I've known Miss Ashley before, but I feel like with that I've gotten to know you way better, and I've now built a relationship with Miss Ashley, and she was our assistant advisor for SGA, and it was really nice having you. And I feel like everybody that was in SGA now has a relationship with you.
Yeah, they do. You guys were amazing. You guys are amazing.
Yes. So if there's like someone that you need to talk to on campus, find somebody. It doesn't matter what type of work they do on campus. You may be surprised about the stuff that they know that they can help you with. Because again, as Ms. Ashley said, close mouth don't get fed.
And we like to eat over here.
I've been hearing that so much. I'm a really shy person, and I'm not gonna say I'm not bold or I'm not fiercest, or I am, but at the same time, that word no, it low-key hurts me. So I'd rather to keep it within me and not ask than to ask and hear no, even if the no is polite no. My feelings do hurt a little.
But you know what? The good thing about it is, if they told you no, okay, that's fine. But now I know another avenue. I'm gonna go ask somebody else.
Yes, that's
because
true.
You keep going. I have a quote on my door that says, "I will stand on a mountain of no's for one yes."
That's true.
So you just keep going. But you're right. They may not have it, or they may not know, but they can direct you to the person that does have it or know. And it's full circle. If you go into a place, you have to ask questions, because a lot of times people won't volunteer information, but I'm always just like regurgitate information out. Like, you ain't even gotta ask. Somebody should know, look, did you know this? But you're right,
That's
you don't
true.
have a lot of people that will say, but if you ask those questions, they will put you in the right direction. Like I said, with these doors, the Hope Center doors, crawl through. If we see you crawling through, we helping you. However you can get through, and we will help you.
So back to, how can other people help if they want to help?
Oh yes, so if you want to make a clothing donation, if you want to make a food donation, toiletries donation, you can just bring everything to the front desk. I have people that call in and say, I have a lot of clothes, and that's fine. If you pull up outside, we'll bring the cart out and we'll take everything from you. If you need it for a tax write-off, we can also provide you with that donation sheet as well. If your company that you work for wants to do a food drive for us, just get in contact with us and let us know. You can email me, ashley.davis4514@daytonastate.edu, or you can give me a call at 386-506-4377, or you can call the Hope Center and just let us know, hey, I want to make a donation. Or you know what, you don't even have to call. You can just bring it in. Just bring it in. We will not turn you away.
All right, Ms. Ashley, that is all I have for today. Thank you so much, because you mean so much to me that you.
Thank you for having me. I feel special.
You are special. And on behalf of other students on campus, other students that have taken Fresh Start, other students that have like come into your office just to have a quick word, or just to ask a few questions, or just to have a moment with you, we really do appreciate you, and you really mean a lot to all of us. And we do definitely. Miss Ashley, you don't even know. Probably I don't know. But I'm gonna have a little surprise. Cause there are so many people on campus, like I really would like to show my appreciation to, because if it wasn't for them, like I don't know how I would manage through college. And Miss Ashley, you're one of those persons. Like I don't know if I would like really manage going through college if I really didn't have you. Or somebody else I can say really made an impact on my life is Laura Haddad. She works in student life. That was my first ever job on campus, and Laura was just truly a blessing. Sharice, Sharice is our
Vice President.
yes, our vice president. And Sharice is just like, you know how you have people that are higher head people and they act like higher head people. She's just such a sweetheart. From I came here, the first time I've seen Sharice, she's just like, hey, how are you? And oh, I love your hair. And you know those people where she's like, hey, and gone. Sharice is like, if you're all the way somewhere and Sharice point you out, she's like, hey, and she's talking, she's waiting on you until you get here. She's just so nice. So I'm really grateful for you all. And then I have Mr. Abraham that works in counseling. He's also Jamaican. And Mr. Abraham,
That's her uncle.
yeah. Mr. Abraham is an uncle. These 4 people just mean so much to me. I'm definitely gonna have, well, I have Ms.Ashley already. I have the other 3. Hopefully they say yes to coming on my channel and giving you guys some more information about Daytona State, about their self, and about other stuff.
It has been a pleasure.
Yes.
It has truly been a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
And I'll come back again if y'all want me to come back
course.
again. Just like and drop it in the comments.
Alright guys, thank you for watching, and this is the end of the video. Enjoy the rest of your day. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, and there will be more videos coming soon.